Are you putting a lot of effort and time and the result is not as per your expectation? And you feel like overworked and overstressed? Then my dear friends, you are not alone. Most of us always remain under the impression that if we are not working late or not studying for hours and hours, then we are either not productive or will struggle to get good marks. It's not our fault. But this is how we have been conditioned since our childhood. We see our surroundings and start believing that this is the only method by which we can achieve more. Can you remember a time when you had put a lot of effort into something and it did not give you the desired result? It feels terrible, isn't it? And if you are doing a job, you must have thought about achieving more productivity and effectiveness by putting less time. Or if you are a student, then you must have thought about clearing the exam or any competitive examination with good grades or rank by putting less time while studying. In both these scenarios, if you can figure out the method to achieve more in less time, then I'm sure it will open door of new opportunities for you. If you have come so far, I'm sure you are serious about yourself and you want to achieve more in less time. So let's understand the theory of imbalance. In easy words, 80-20 rule. I'm sure you would have heard about this rule many times. You know, the 80-20 principle is one of the great secrets of highly effective people and organizations. So now let's see what is 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule is the brainchild of Vilfredo Pareto. In 1896, he noted that 80% of the property and wealth in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. He later went ahead and discovered that this principle can be applied to other phenomena also. You take your wardrobe itself. If you carefully observe, then you will realize that you wear only 20% of the clothes almost 80% of the time. The Pareto principle states that 80% of any given outputs is generated by 20% of the inputs. Later, Pareto and others demonstrated the veracity of 80-20 rule in science, sports and business. Today, 80-20 principle is typically discussed in the context of business and workplace productivity. You will find the 80-20 rule as an important tool which can be applied to achieve maximum satisfaction from your career, home, life and relationships. It can have an enormous impact on your diet, fitness, finance and your education. So let's see the power of this method. All who follow this rule enjoy many benefits, like improved time management. They reach their target with less effort and time. It helps them in faster decision making. They have enhanced focus. They manage all of their responsibilities. It helps them to increase their productivity and efficiency. They have lower stress levels, resulting in greater creativity. Finally, it boosts their overall happiness. So many things, right? And I'm sure you may be thinking, how can we apply this rule to achieve all these in less time? You should do the following things to better utilize the 80-20 rule. First, identify your 80-20 goal or target. You will be surprised to see that there will be 20% of your target when accomplished would give you 80% of overall happiness. These targets are called high impact targets. Your targets can be a daily list of tasks or any long-term goals. For example, if you look at your to-do list, the odds are that you may find only a handful of tasks which will be crucial, while it can be tempting to address the entire task in that list. The 80-20 theory implies that you concentrate on few relevant tasks or issues that can yield the most meaningful effect. It is all about prioritization. The remaining 80% of the task can either be delegated or postponed based on the urgency and importance. Second, define actions necessary to achieve your targets. We should never jump into the action without analyzing it. Do the research and see whether your actions can really help you achieve the target. You can take help of your colleagues or friends and understand from their experience. You know, from my experience, I have seen many professionals who start working without understanding the problem and the associated actions which will be necessary to complete the work. As a result, they feel overworked, overstretched and overwhelmed. So, understanding your action is very important. Third, eat the biggest frog first. This means you should address the most important or tough task of the day when your brain is most productive. I mean, you should know your performance curve. You should overcome your habit of procrastination. It is the habit of delaying something. And as a professional or a student, we all should get rid of this particular habit. Your next step should be to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is very important if you want to take full advantage of the Pareto principle. If we focus on the small number of inputs that continuously produce the high impact results, we can ensure success in all of our endeavors. Growth mindset is all about looking for opportunities to learn new skills and concepts that align with your goal. as learning new skills and applying those to produce high impact results can be challenging at times. So you should be willing and ready to face any challenges head on. Idea here is to become resilient with time. You should always maintain sense of purpose for developing an expertise. It will help you to accomplish your goal you have set for yourself. Next, you should embrace constructive feedback or criticism. This is a powerful tool for your personal growth and will help you to resolve issues that affect your productivity or effectiveness. So ask for feedback and accept the constructive criticism. Now, if you're a student, you can follow the following strategies to take the 80-20 path. This path is all about putting low effort and getting high reward. This path will give you best return on investment, as this is the easiest way to obtain optimum performance. Students who follow this path most of the time use the following strategies. They attend the main lectures. They know which lectures are important for their examination. They will do their best to understand the main thematic topic of the subject. They will identify potential questions that will be addressed by analyzing the pattern. They will do their best to clear all their doubts on those questions or concepts with their professors or teachers. They study in short bursts, not long marathons. They don't keep distractions near to them when they are studying. They sometimes change their place of study to enhance their concentration. They use different techniques to memorize the concept, like they use flashcards, they use mind maps. Mind maps are like you just put the central topic or ideas you're trying to remember and start connecting to subtopics with simple lines as they relate to each other. The further away from the main topic you are, the most detail about the topic you get. And last and very important, they do multiple revisions or repetitions. So my dear friends, if you follow all these strategies, I'm very sure that you will get the benefit of 80-20 rule. And remember, 80-20 does not sum up to 100%. This is just used to show the imbalance. Even 70-30, 90-10 or even 49-51, all these justifies the theory of imbalance. Success is not about working hard. It is also about leveraging your surrounding. This is what 80-20 rule tells us. I will encourage you all to look for the opportunity to apply 80-20 rule in your life. And I have no doubt that you will soon start to realize that how you can use it to achieve more in less time. If you believe that this video has added any value to you, then I would request you all to like, share and subscribe this channel. Till then, I will wait to meet you again with a new and interesting video.